Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Deuteronomy chapters 8 through 10, remembering the wilderness, relying on God's mercy, and walking in God's ways. Those will be the themes that take us through these couple chapters. Chapter 8, Moses is going to remind the people again of their past, those wilderness years, those 40 years of wandering through the wilderness. Moses is going to show them how those were not a time wasted. God used those moments to humble them and to test them and to show them what their hearts really looked like. Throughout that time, they were supposed to have learned, and by and large, I think many of them did, that people don't live by bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God, something Jesus is going to echo when Satan tries to tempt him in the wilderness. Now, as they stand at the edge of the promised land, Moses is going to warn them, do not let prosperity make you forget God. When they're eating and are satisfied, when their herds are multiplying and their silver and gold increased, he tells them to remember it was God who gave you the ability to gain this wealth. Forgetting God is going to lead to pride, and ultimately, pride goeth before the fall. Destruction happens right after. All right, so chapter 9 is going to dig deeper into that warning. Moses is extremely clear. There is no mistaking. They are not receiving the land because they're righteous. In fact, they're a stubborn and stiff-necked people, he'll say at different points. He reminds them of how they provoked God at Sinai, making the golden calf, only days after receiving the covenant. Moses had to intercede on their behalf to prevent God from simply wiping them out. Even Aaron nearly got destroyed. As we move into chapter 10, the shift is going to take place toward restoration and recommitment. Remember the golden calf incident? Well, after that, God had Moses carve new stone tablets, and the covenant was reestablished. God still wanted this relationship. It wasn't about rules. It was about a relationship. And so Moses is going to remind them again. The Israelites over and over need this reminder. That the God they serve is mighty and just and full of mercy, a God who defends the widow, the orphan, and the foreigner. So what does God want in return? He simply wants, fear the Lord your God, walk in his ways, love him, serve him with all your heart and soul, and observe his commands. That's the heartbeat of these chapters. God has done the hard part. He's done the rescuing, the forgiving, and the sustaining. And now he invites his people to respond with loyalty and love. These chapters remind us that God's faithfulness doesn't depend on our perfection, rather on his mercy. That's it for today. Be well, friends.